Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, the Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing, is not just a manual on how to clean a room. It is a philosophical manifesto on how to curate a life. At the heart of Kondo's KonMari method is a radical departure from traditional storage-based cleaning. Her premise is simple. Most people fail at tidying because they tidy by location, room by room, rather than by category, and they focus on what to throw away rather than what to keep. Kondo argues that a dramatic, one-time tidying festival can fundamentally alter your mindset, ending the cycle of rebound clutter and allowing you to surround yourself only with items that spark joy. The core philosophy. Joy as the ultimate metric. Most organization experts suggest discarding one item for every new one bought, or throwing away anything you haven't used in a year. Kondo rejects these functional metrics. Instead, she insists on a purely emotional and intuitive approach. 1. Spark joy. Tokimeku. The central tenet of the book is the question, does this spark joy? When you touch an item, do you feel a surge of positive energy, or a heavy, dull sensation? If it doesn't spark joy, it has no place in your future. By using joy as the only criteria, you move away from the rational excuses we use to keep clutter, such as, it was expensive, or, I might need it someday. 2. Discarding first, storing second. Kondo's most emphatic rule is that you must finish discarding completely before you even think about where to put things. Organizing is often just a way of hiding clutter. Until you have reduced your possessions to only those that spark joy, any storage solution is just a temporary bandage on a deep-seated problem. 2. The KonMari process. Tidying by category. The biggest mistake people make is tidying room by room. Kondo explains that because we store the same types of items in multiple places, e.g., clothes in the bedroom and the hallway closet, we never truly grasp the sheer volume of what we own. The KonMari method requires you to gather every single item in a category from across the entire house and pile them on the floor. The correct order of categories. Kondo insists on a specific order to hone your sensitivity to joy. You start with the easiest items and end with the most difficult. 1. Clothes. The easiest category, because their emotional weight is usually lower. 2. Books. Often difficult due to the I might read it trap. 3. Papers. Kondo's rule is simple. Discard almost everything. 4. Kimono. Miscellaneous. CDs, skincare, tools, kitchen supplies. 5. Sentimental items. Photos, letters, and mementos. These are saved for last because your joy sensor needs to be fully calibrated to handle them. 3. Category deep dives. 1. Clothing, the vertical fold. Kondo's approach to clothes is famous for her unique folding method. She argues that hanging clothes takes up too much space and makes it harder to see what you have. Instead, she teaches a method of folding clothes into small, standing rectangles that are stored vertically in drawers. This allows you to see every item at once, preventing the bottom of the pile syndrome where clothes are forgotten and crushed. 2. Books, the unread trap. Many people struggle with books. Kondo is ruthless here. If you haven't read a book yet, you likely never will. Sometime means never. She suggests that the value of a book is in the information it provides, or the experience of reading it. If it's just sitting on a shelf, its purpose has been fulfilled, or it never had one. Keep only the books that belong in your Hall of Fame. 3. Papers, the rule of 3. Papers rarely spark joy. Kondo recommends a near-total purge, keeping only what falls into 3 categories. Currently in use, pending. Needed for a limited period. Tax documents for the year. Must be kept indefinitely. Contracts, deeds. Everything else, old manuals, credit card statements, old greeting cards, should be discarded. IV. The Psychology of Letting Go. A significant portion of the book is dedicated to why we find it so hard to let go. Kondo identifies 2 main psychological attachments, past attachment and future anxiety. 1. Dealing with guilt. We feel guilty for throwing away an expensive dress we never wore, or a gift we didn't like. Kondo suggests a quote, you must thank the item for its service. For the unworn dress, its purpose was to teach you that that specific style doesn't suit you. By thanking it and letting it go, you release the guilt and the energy of the item is resolved. 2. The role of gifts. Kondo argues that the purpose of a gift is to be received. The moment the exchange happens, the gift has fulfilled its mission. You are not obligated to keep a gift forever if it doesn't spark joy. Thank it for the joy it brought you during the moment of receiving, and move on. Versus storage, giving everything a home. Once, and only once you have finished discarding, you can begin to organize. Kondo's storage philosophy is built on simplicity. Designate a home. Every single item must have a specific place where it belongs. Clutter happens when an item wanders because it doesn't have a home. Don't buy storage gadgets. Kondo hates clever storage solutions. She suggests using what you already have, specifically shoeboxes. A shoebox is the perfect storage unit for drawers. Don't stack. Vertical storage is the rule for everything. Stacking hides items and makes the bottom items dead to your awareness. Keep surfaces clear. In the kitchen and bathroom, try to keep surfaces as clear as possible. Store sponges and soaps out of sight to make cleaning easier and the space more serene. Sick. The life-changing magic, the result. The magic in the title refers to the ripple effect tidying has on the rest of your life. Kondo observes that when her clients tidy their homes, they often experience dramatic shifts in other areas. Decision-making. By spending weeks deciding what sparks joy, you become an expert at knowing what you want. This translates into better career choices and healthier relationships. Detoxification. Confidence. Living in a space filled only with things you love provides a profound sense of self-worth and peace. You are no longer living in a graveyard of past mistakes or a warehouse of future anxieties. 7. Conclusion. A one-time event. Kondo insists that you should not tidy a little bit every day. If you do, you will be tidying forever. Instead, you should treat tidying as a special event. If you do it properly, all at once and by category, you will achieve a click point where you suddenly know exactly how much you need to live happily. The ultimate goal. The point of tidying is not to have a clean house. It is to bring your environment into alignment with your ideal self. By surrounding yourself only with what you love, you clear the way for your true life to begin. Summary checklist. 1. Commit yourself to tidying up. 2. Imagine your ideal lifestyle. 3. Finish discarding first. 4. Tidy by category, not by location. 5. Follow the right order. Clothes, books, papers, kimono, sentimental. 6. Ask yourself, does this spark joy? 7. Give every item a home. 8. Thank your belongings for their service.